What's up, guys? We're back. Take a look at some more NBA player props today over on Sleeper. 17-5 run, looking to make that 19-5 in today's video. This video can apply to sites like PrizePicks, but also sports books. We have a ton of different player props I'm going to take a look at, which are available in a bunch of different spots. So let's hop in and get to these player props. Before we do so, though, if you guys are not already on Sleeper, you guys can join right now with the link down in my description below and promo code DOMG. That can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100, as you guys can see right here. So I personally love this app. I've been using it for a long time now, and I am completely in love with it. You can get really nice payouts. So for example, if you were to take like Jason Tatum's over here and Derek White's under, that could end up paying out like a 3.3x right there. So there's a lot of good payouts on Sleeper as well. But before we hop in and take a look at these player props, make sure you guys check out the Dub Club. If you don't know what Dub Club is, it is a messaging service that sends all of my entries to you. There's a 2-day free trial linked down my description below for my all access. So 2-day free trial. There's also a special offer if you want basketball props as well. But pretty much how it works is it sends my plays to you that I make on PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, and Chalkboard. All 5 of those player prop sites, whenever I make those entries, they get sent to you through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I submit plays out to over 2.1 thousand subscribers for a bunch of different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. Back-to-back profitable days, I'm looking to make that 3 straight. You guys can see right here a W that we had just from yesterday, $50 to $150 right there. We ended up cashing out 2 of our taco entries right there. Actually 2.5 because we also cashed that one as well. So 2.5 of the taco entries ended up cashing. And on top of that, I also cashed out the free square yesterday, which is actually a free play in yesterday's video. Kind of wish I took Giannis over 33.5 at that point. I took him over 31.5, tried to bump that down a little bit on Chalkboard, and he literally set a Bucks history. He literally broke a record for the Bucks. So, I mean, shout out to Giannis, man. But with that being said, though, just it for the Dub Club, man. If you guys want to join, you can see my PrizePicks lifetime net winnings. They're over $5,000. You guys can see right there. And like I said, there's a 2-day free trial if you guys want to get in. Link for that is down my description below. But if you guys don't want that, and you guys want to get in on a special offer with a discount right now, you guys can check out right here a $5 off of your first month of the basketball tier. So you guys get $5 off the first month of the NBA tier. It's just basketball player props, but there's also another offer down there in the description. But enough talking, let's hop in and get these player props today over on Sleeper. All right, so player prop number 1 that we're rocking with here. Let's go over to the Oklahoma City game here. And this one is going to be a much better payout on sites like Sleeper or Chalkboard or a sportsbook, because on PrizePicks this is going to be technically favorite under. Like on sportsbooks, it's a minus 120 under. So I like SGA here over 32.5 points here. He's paying out a 1.75x right now on Sleeper. Really nice payout in my opinion right there. I think it's pretty solid, especially when you're talking about player prop sites, not sports books. So I'm really looking at SGA over 32.5. By the way, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at DMG Props, and also make sure you play responsibly at your own risk. But so I'm gonna take a look at SGA here using the props.cash tool. You guys can get this tool with promo code DOMG. Link is down description below, and make sure you use that promo code DOMG because that gets you 25% off your first month. I've been using this tool for about 2 years now. Absolutely love it. But SGA here, let's talk about why I like him so much here. So part of the reason why I like him so much here is that first off, this game is a 1.5 point spread and a 244.5 over under right now on DraftKings. That's absurd. They're expecting this game to be close, and they're expecting a lot of points. So that's huge for SGA because you can see kind of his minute discrepancy here. He's had plenty of games this year where he's had 22 minutes or 28 minutes, partly because of blowouts and just massive blowouts, things like that. Always, most games, he's seeing 34 or more minutes. He's had games with 40 plus minutes twice in his last 10. So if we just move this minute filter up here to 34 plus, because he's seen that in 8 out of 10 games in his last 10, games that are not blowouts, he should be able to see those types of minutes today. That really just switches things around because he's over this now in 9 out of 15 games, 60% this season, and 58% between these last 2 seasons. You also take a look at how he's been on the road. You can see 63% and 55%. He's really just had 30 plus in a lot of these games. I think him to score 30 plus on the sports book is really, really nice. I'm not sure what the odds are. I think they are, pretty juiced, but I'm definitely looking to play him over 29.5. But you can see right here, he's only gone under 30 points, twice. So he's been right there on the line. But with this game expecting to be as fast paced as it is, I think he can get over the hump of those like 30 points there. I think he can drop 33 in this one. And especially if you take a look at his past matchups against Sacramento, you guys can see 33 and 37 points against them, including 33 already this year, which was back on November 10th. So I think he's in a great spot here just because of the minutes that you should be seeing, the over-under in this game, and how close this game is expected to be. And on top of that, it's a pretty nice matchup against Sacramento that he's been successful against in the past. When we take a look at how opposing point guards have been against Oklahoma City so far this year, they have technically been decent on paper. I mean, they're kind of almost in the middle of the pack. Maybe they're top 10. They've allowed like the 10th least amount of points per game to opposing point guards. Not worried about that really at all, especially with how fast-paced this game is expected to be. You also take a look at how opposing point guards have been against this team as well, and kind of the point guards that they've been facing. Like, they've faced Russell Westbrook, Dinwiddie. They haven't really faced a lot of point guards here. You can see that they've faced who are some successful point guards in this team. I mean, Curry was able to drop 29 on this team with a 27.5 point line. Reggie Jackson had 20 against this team of all people. They really have not faced too many high-end point guards besides like SGA back in November. I mean, Luka had 25 against this team with a 31.5 point line. He did fall under there, but really they haven't faced too many of those high-end point guards, I'd say. I mean, CJ McCollum, 23.5 line, had 17 right there, so they haven't really faced any of those high-end guys too many times. But I think SGA should be in a really, really nice spot here. I think he goes over the 32.5 points. Minutes should be there, and hopefully those field goal attempts should be there as well, and hopefully he goes over 32.5 points. But now we're getting into my absolute favorite prop. I think I'm going to have 1.5 units on this play personally, but we're sticking with the same exact game here. Head over to the assist category, but not the normal assist category, because this is going to be available on sportsbooks. It's going to be available on Sleeper only. So first quarter assist, I like Domantas Sabonis over 1.5. First quarter assist. This entry would pay out about a 2.6x, which I think is a little bit less than what I was able to lock in. Me and the Dub Club were able to lock this in at a 2.62x, so it pays to be in the Dub Club. Better value there. But still, regardless, I really like this entry today with Domantas here, because him at 1.5 first quarter assist is absurd in my opinion. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful spot. Like I said, I plan on having 1.5 units on him, especially with this being a little bit juiced. But just take a look at how good he's been. If we take a look here, I'm going to adjust the minutes here, but he's been over this in 86% of games this season. I mean, already 19 out of 22 games. He's had one in every single first quarter this entire season, but 70% between these last two seasons. But also, if you take a look at how he's been against Oklahoma in the past, he's had 4 or more with a 1.5 point line, with a 1.5 first quarter assist line. He's had 4 or more in every single game against this Oklahoma City team, man. So I mean, it's going to be an awesome matchup here against Oklahoma, first off, but also he's been very, very consistent this year. And we can also take a look at his minutes as well, because his minutes have been there. He's had 7 minutes, the one game. Or he's had 12 minutes one game. He's had 9. He's had 8. He should just be having, 8+ minutes in this game here. And he's been great when he sees those minutes, as you guys can see right there. I mean, not a huge difference for the most part. He's just been very, very consistent at hitting this line. He's even been better at home. You can see 86% and 73%, moves up to 89% and 80%. So he's been even better at home. It's an amazing matchup here against Oklahoma City. He's been over in every single game this year when he's on 1 day of rest as well. 10 out of 10 games. That was still with the minutes filter being on there, but still, 11 out of 11 games he's been over when he's on 1 day of rest. 72% these last 2 seasons. I think this one should be a slam dunk here. He's got a beautiful matchup against Oklahoma, and I just think he's in a great spot. We take a look at the matchup on paper as well. Oklahoma, they are allowing they're in the top 10 when it comes to center assists per game that they've been allowing. So should be an awesome spot for Domantas. That is definitely my favorite of the two. That should be a 1.5 point unit play for me over on the Dub Clubs. If you guys want to see even more, 2-day free trial. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you guys check out props.cash. Link is down my description below. Use promo code DOMG so you guys can get 25% off of your first month. I'm in love with that player prop research tool that was able to help me find Domantas and his first quarter assist there. But hopefully, SGA is able to pull through. I'm definitely a lot more confident in Domantas than I am in SGA. Domantas has also just come through for me time and time again. He's probably my favorite player to make entries for. So that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck, play responsibly, and I'll see you guys over in the Dub Club. See you guys there.